fifth graders, welcome to lesson 7.4, dividing mixed numbers. Let's get started. Today's objective is I can divide mixed numbers by fractions by multiplying by reciprocals with 100% accuracy in multiple attempts. Please pause to write the I can and by statements in your digital math notebook. All right, fifth graders, those skills that we learned all the way back in Unit 6 and before are going to come back to us now. When we divide a mixed number, our first step is going to be to make it improper. In order to make a fraction into a mixed number, we'll do it together, 2 3/4. We multiply times the bottom and then add to the top. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 9, 10, 11. And the denominator stays the same. So we have 11/4. Then here's our steps. Guess what? We're going to keep, change, and flip it upside down. So we're going to change and flip, then multiply and simplify. Remember, if we get to the end and we have an improper fraction, we're going to have to make it back into a mixed number. So 11 times 9 is 99, and 4 times 2 is 8. We do indeed have an improper fraction, so let's divide. 99 divided by 8. 8 goes into 9 one time, which is 8. Subtract, we're left over with 1. Bring down the 9. 8 goes into 19 two times, which is 16. Subtract, we're left over with 3. That means that it goes in 12 whole times with 3 leftovers out of our denominator stays the same, 8. So our answer is 12 3/8. Let's try one together. All right, guys, we are in your digital math notebook, and there is a place in your digital math notebook for all of our steps. So make sure that you pause to type them in if you need to. Our first step is to make our mixed number into an improper fraction. So we multiply times the bottom. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10. 10, and then our denominator stays the same, 10/3. Then here's our steps of keep, change, and flip it upside down. All right, we're ready to multiply straight across the top and straight across the bottom. 8 times 10 is 80, and 3 times 7 is 21. So we need to divide because our top number is bigger than our bottom number. So 80 divided by 21. We can count by 20s. 20, 40, 60, 80 would go in 4 times. So 4 goes on top. That would be 80. 84 is too much. Okay, hold on. Let's erase. That means we have to go in 3 times, which is going to be 63, and then we're going to subtract. Okay, so we can't do 0 minus 3. We have to borrow. So this becomes a 7 and a 10. 10 minus 3 is 7, and 7 minus 6 is 1. So that means that it goes in 3 whole times and 17/21. And 17 and 21 don't have any numbers in common, so we are all done. All right, guys, for the lesson activity, we're stepping it up a little bit. We have 2 mixed numbers. we're going to do the same thing as what we would do if we had one mixed number. We're going to make it improper. We're just going to do it twice. So we're going to multiply times the bottom. 3 times 10 is 30, plus 1 gives us 31 over 10. Same thing to our second mixed number. Multiply times the bottom. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 3 is 9, 10, 11. Oh, hold on just a second. I did it without even thinking. We're changing our sign, and then we got to flip it upside down. So actually, instead of 11/4, it really will be 4 over 11. Now we're going to multiply straight across the top and straight across the bottom. The bottom number I know is going to be 110, but let's multiply 31 times 4. 1 times 4 is 4, and 3 times 4 is 12. So we get 124. And 124 is bigger than 110, so that means we need to divide. So 124 and 110. Well, those are pretty close to each other, so it's only going to go in one time. 110 goes underneath, and we're going to subtract. 4 minus 0 is 4. 2 minus 1 is 1. And 1 minus 1 is 0. So that means that it went in one whole time with 14 out of 110 left over. And yes, both of those numbers are even, and you could simplify, but for now, we'll just leave it alone. Make sure that you type your answers and all of your steps into your digital math notebook. All right, 5th graders, you're done with lesson 7.4. Make sure that your digital math notebook is complete and your exit slip so you can show your teacher your understanding. Great job!